I got no winter gloves, so gotta wear my mechanic gloves. It is cold out tonight. Whew, haven't talked in a while, huh? How's everybody doing? If you're new to the channel, my name's Sean, and I'm here building this EVO. Yeah, so a lot of changes are coming this winter. The plan was to get the EVO running for Shannonville, Hollow Bash, when Aaron from Lone Star Drift was here, but it just didn't happen. There was just too much, not enough time, and like I did everything to get the car running, and it was like out of my hands with some stupid trigger wheel and all this bullshit. Still love AEM though. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. AEM is good. It's all good. We're good. It's not AEM's problem that, you know, it can't run a stock trigger wheel, but, you know, whatever. So, anyways, Ryan's moved out, so I'm at the house all alone with my girlfriend now. The garage, I got way more space with all this shit out.
What's it say?
And there's a lot of plans for 2018. I was gonna say 2014. I'm just like, no. So anyways, yeah, the plans. Besides the S14, which I'll get into detail a little bit further down the road in this conversation with you guys, I want to concentrate on the EVO. So the EVO definitely has to run next summer. It has to run this winter. One of the big plans is I want to go drifting this winter with it. Not just like in the snow and stuff that I don't actually want to do. What I want to do is I actually sold my trailer that I've had for 3 or 4 years to a buddy, Colin, who drifts in Miata. And the plan is to get either another open car trailer, but that has electric brakes and is just like taller, so I can actually open the doors and stuff. Or I'm gonna invest in a really small enclosed trailer, something like a 20 by 8 or 20 by 8.5 or whatever it is, with a V-neck. It's gonna be pretty limit for my Mitsubishi Montero, but I really think that in the long run it's just gonna be better. There's a couple things I can do to the Montero to help it tow. It'll tow it. The thing is, I definitely have to upgrade the front brakes. I definitely have to upgrade the springs in the back, the shocks, the hitch. I have to get another hitch with torsion bars to help it from swaying. Besides all that, like, whatever. One of the reasons why I want to do that is because as soon as this EVO is running, I want to plan like a big weekend where like I drive down to somewhere in the States where it's nice and warm and I go drifting with you guys. So the plan is, it can't be too far. It can't be like, oh, let's go to California, bro. It goes, no, it's too much. That's way too much. I'm thinking like I just said not California, Sean. What the hell, bro? So what I'm planning is, it would definitely be at OSW in Orlando. Drive that down there with my family and my friends, and just like escape winter if you want.
So long, suckers.
Because right now it's snowing outside. I could show you guys. Actually, let's show you guys. It's snowing. I don't know if you can see that on camera. No, we cannot see that on camera. But it's snowing. Take my word for it. There's snow on the ground. Yeah. So go down to OSW Drift, prepare the car, and me and Fred, actually Fred. What? Yeah. So I installed this tempo area, and I got this area for the EVO to work on. As you guys can see, there's actually a lot of room here. It's not super clean because I haven't actually had time to mess around in the garage. And on this side, there's a lot more room too, with Ryan's stuff all gone. I still have to go through everything that's over there. Now I got like sort of like a engine storage. That's my 4G69 block for replacing this one when that one blows. Man, It's really windy. As you guys can see the snow on the tempo. Hey. Hey. So yeah, definitely go down to Florida. I'm also going to be trying to do at least one video a week on the EVO, on the S14, Montero, BMW, Fred's car, or whatever. I also want to go visit a couple of drifters in the area, do a little interactive video with you guys. I'm taking my YouTube career a little bit more seriously, if you want. Basically, what I want to do is I want to grow this channel where it's something cool, you know? Like, I've been just going with the flow and just posting whatever, not really giving a crap about like quality video, quality footage. There's a lot of footage I could have just cut, basically, and try to make everything more interesting to you guys, especially for the EVO. I always get the questions, Sean, when's the next EVO video? Sean, what's up with the EVO? When are you gonna drift the EVO? When's the EVO starting? I got it to fire, like pow, I made a pow sound. So right now what I'm thinking is it has bad, can't even see my fingers. It has the wrong injectors. I'm trying to do some high impedance, low impedance. I gotta find out what the ECU needs exactly, what injectors I have. Also, I might have to change the coil pack setup to a Honda Civic coil pack setup, coil on plug setup from a D17 or whatever. Supposedly it's a really good coil, so there's that. I gotta change my GM map bar because it's 4-bar and it doesn't actually exist in the AEM, so I have to go get the 3-bar map off the internet, or I can just upgrade to Omni-bar map or whatever, blah blah blah. So I gotta do that. Chassis wise, not really much I gotta do. I want to throw in a quick cage in it just so I can drift with everybody. We can do some tandems because there's a lot of series that we can't actually do tandems, and yeah, without a cage. And the thing that I really want to do is, I was planning on competing Formula Drift Canada, Pro-Am, whatever. I don't know if the car would be legal. Like, I have to talk to them and stuff. The car's legal for DMCC Pro-Am, so I'm thinking maybe 1 round or 2 rounds of that for next summer if they can get it running. No, Sean, don't talk like that. Sean, we've talked about this. You got to get your car ready. So yeah, I'd like to do 1 or 2 rounds of DMCC just to prove it to me that, you know, I can do it, and that we can, you know, go forward with what I want to do here. I got the S14, it's running, it's the practice car basically. So at the same time, the Subaru, my daily driver, the engine in it might blow over the winter. It's starting to knock pretty bad, and I keep filling it with oil. The plan would be to take the beams and put it in the Subaru and have the first ever Subaru beams. But then again, I've been thinking about doing something else and just keeping the beams in the S14. And I was also thinking about putting another different type of engine in the S14, and that could have been a cool swap. But I think if I keep the beams in the S14, we're going to turbo it. And then we could do something else with the Subaru. Either we drop another beams in it, whatever. I was going to do an RB. It's my daily driver. I want something reliable. So either the beams, or I was thinking we could do some really cool project. Would be like how to build a daily driver 300-ish horsepower rear-wheel drive Subaru with like junkyard parts. So we go out and junk out a I guess I could tell you guys, I'd want to do a VQ swap. So we'd go find like a G35, take the engine out of a junkyard car, put it in the Subaru, find a CD009, put that in the Subaru. Just have like a nice like daily with a VQ in it. Something that'd be pretty cool, I think. Then again, like the beams is just so easy now. It's like 6 wires and I can get the thing started. Yeah, that'd be nice. So many swap ideas.
You're a wizard, Harry.
My head's always going with the swap, and then I got the purple Beamer, which I just want to take out the engine and drop an RB in it. I mean, I'm crazy here. Like, just get this in perspective, right? My Montero, I found out because I always knew, I didn't really do much research on it, and like I just liked it because I liked the body style. Pizarski had one. We had a road trip to New Jersey, to FD, New Jersey in 2012. I just love the heck out of that Montero. So I had to get my own. I'm so happy I got a limited version. Fully equipped leather seats. It's just so comfortable. It rides smooth. Got a couple of things to fix on it, like the diff is leaking a bit of oil. It's not a big deal. And one of the coil springs is broken, so I got to change the rear coil springs, which is okay, because I need to change the rear coil springs anyways, and I'll probably go to uprated springs just because I'm going to get probably an enclosed trailer. The best thing that I found out was this engine, the 3.8 liter, is actually in the Mitsubishi Eclipse from 2006 to 2012, I believe. Anyways, get this. It was the 6G75, I believe. 74 or something like that. Anyways, same engine. So either I do headers and a supercharger, because they make supercharger kits for the 3.8 for an Eclipse, which put that on. Yeah. And then we got 400 horsepower and a bunch of torque, which will help tow the enclosed trailer. That's my goal. That or a 6G72, yeah, 72 I believe, out of a 3000 GT or a Mitsubishi GTO VR4, the twin turbo. It's twin turbo, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual. The turbo kits, they'll actually physically bolt to my block. So I'm taking twin turbo, front mount, full exhaust with probably not a standalone ECU. It'd be like a piggyback onto the ECU, and run twin turbo, which I could also get like the 400-ish horsepower just to help the towing. So got a lot of options. Montero supercharged, twin turbo, and I want to keep the beams in the S14 just because it's really cool. It's lacking a bit of power, so I'd love to get a turbo kit on there. The problem is they don't actually make a turbo manifold that bolts onto the block, and it's not the same as the other beams from the like MR2 or Celica GT something. So the thing I would need to do is build my own exhaust manifold downpipe. The injectors is easily found, and the tuning ECU also. Actually, Greddy actually makes a turbo kit for it. I just don't know if I want to spend that $2.5 grand Canadian to just, you know, turbo my car to have 350 horsepower. So the plan would be to make my own turbo kit, like piece it together, fabricate it, and then have it go, you know, just to have a little bit more kick. It's not lacking that much power, and I'm pretty sure also a welded diff would go a long way. I felt like drifting the car, I clutch kick, and sometimes when I would hit the clutch too long, the rear diff would unlock and just straighten up. And I'm also definitely would need a little bit more angle in that car. So I think I'd just simplify my life and just get the GK Tech kit, which is like a bolt-on knuckle adapter. So you bolt it on and then you're set, you're good to go. As for the EVO, I'm thinking about talking to a company to build the angle kit. I got like quite good angle now. So the other options we could have would be to get the eBay special, which is those little angle blocks that bring the tie rods in a bit. Yeah, bring the tie rods in an inch, and they fix the Ackerman a bit to make it like zero Ackerman, which should be good. I'd like to get in contact with probably SLR and try to get them to help me out. Because I was looking at their kits and I'm like, yeah, but I don't need the tie rods. So I'm definitely going to shoot them an email and be like, hey, can we work something out to have like the angle blocks with all like the hardware and stuff without the tie rods and stuff, just to make like the angle kit. And also, like, as you can see, I already got the tie rod spacers inside. So maybe with the angle kit, it's going to be a little bit too much if we want. So that's what I'm afraid of, is that the wheel will go like literally like 90 degrees. And this has toe in right now. And that's a shit ton of angle compared to stock. So I'm happy about that. But, you know, angle doesn't make everything. You need to make sure that your Ackerman is properly, not having the steering wheel bind up on you. and you definitely want to make sure that, you know, the way I want to be drifting is as I'm drifting, I'm gaining speed. So I can get that really close chase run and just make some sick tandems with my buddies. Me and Fred have been talking a lot. Wall Tap Co. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, go check them out on Facebook. Go hit them up on Instagram. Go hit them up on YouTube. All Wall Tap Co. will be down in the description. Yeah, we want to fix up his car, get it ready for next season, get the EVO ready for next season. If I do the Florida trip, I'd be probably in February or March. So it'd be just before the snow starts to melt here, where it's still pretty freaking cold, especially in like February. It's really cold. You can actually see it's really cold right now. So I gotta buy a propane tank with a little heater on top. I just want to see something here. I was just making sure that my microphone was working, because I'm like, did I turn the microphone off? I've been talking for 17 minutes and haven't had any sound. So yeah, the plans, like I'm super happy where I am right now in my life with my cars. And I got the EVO, I got the S14, I got the Montero, I got my girlfriend's Beamer, I got the spare Beamer. I have another Beamer that's at Ryan's dad's house, which I could bring here, or I'm just gonna scrap it just for the money. But yeah, I got a lot of projects that I want to do, and I want to see where this progresses, you know? I want to see how far I can bring my passion for drifting, and I hope to bring you guys along with me so we can definitely have fun together. And I know you guys are going to support me, and I'll definitely support you. I'm always the type of guy that if you see me at the pits or whatever, come talk to me. Come say, what's up, bud? And I might go bring you out for a rip in this sweet ass EVO. So yeah, plan is I'm gonna try and stay faithful and do at least one video a week. If it's working on the cars, I might do like a interactive, because now I'm starting to build an office in the basement, just to have like an interactive thing. I thought about opening up a new channel just to change the dynamics of this channel, but we're gonna stick with this channel. We're gonna continue it, Northside Productions. You guys, you know, you've been here since the beginning, and I really think we can bring this up to another level. So if you want to go down in that like bar and just hit the like, that'd be the best thing you guys could do for me. And another thing is just hit that subscribe button. Like, if you guys like my personality, if you like who I am, if you like what I'm doing, stick around, man, because like I've been doing this for 5 years, and it's not that it's gotten nowhere, it's just that I haven't had a game plan of what I wanted to do. So I mean, I've hung out with Aaron Lousy, and like he pretty much, you know, put it in my head that you don't need to build a car to go compete in Formula Drift. You don't need to do any of that. You can go out and have fun with your buddies in a stock car with, you know, welded diff or whatever and all that. Like the smallest details to get you drifting. Go have fun, because the more seat time you have, the more you're gonna learn. And I can tell you one thing. I was a freaking noob when I started with the S14 at Shannonville, and I got maybe like a good 70 to 80 laps. And I wouldn't have got 70, 80 laps with the EVO that day, because it would have been way too much on gas. The tires would have been shredded right away. Those tires lasted me all day. I still have a brand new pair of Kendas right over there. You guys see the green sticker? Brand new pair. So I had so much fun in the S14, just learning. I improved so much just by driving it. Kept driving. I go out for 20-minute sessions. That's just ridiculous. Just back and forth on the track, lap after lap after lap. And, you know, Fred too, he's just like, you know, man, you gotta do it for you. You gotta have fun. Like, why do you want to compete in Formula Drift? Why do you want to do DMCC? And for me, it's just to prove to myself that I can do that I can go to the next level. I can bring what I love to show it to everybody, you know? My love for cars, my love for the EVO, and just keep moving forward. Now I'm sounding like TJ Hunt. Keep moving forward. No, let's not do that. Ever. Yo, you guys in the comments, just say like, Sean, no, don't do that. Don't ever do that again. I'm serious. Just don't. So, yeah, it's gonna be a long journey. and I'm hoping to bring you guys some cool content, and you know, it's gonna be a fun ride, so stick around.